Hi, Scott Grove here from Easy Inlay, and today I want to talk about the 7 superglue secrets. All CA glues are moisture cure, and more importantly, they use the alkaline, the base. We have acid and base, right? They use the base, or they use the alkalinity in the moisture to start the chain reaction, the cross-link of the polymer chain. And that's just really important to know. So superglue, or cyanacrylate glue, commonly known as CA glue, comes in a variety of sizes and brand. Everybody seems to carry it now. You can get it in these really small sort of touch-up pens, if you will, up to you can buy it by the pound. And it's all moisture cure. That's really important. In addition, you can buy it in a variety of viscosities, from thin, medium, thick. Those are the most common ones. Some brands carry gel, and other brands carry ultra thin, which is great. Most CA glues are designed to be as an adhesive. There's only a few that are really formulated to be a finish, and we'll talk about that in a bit here. So CA needs a pH level above 7, which is a base, which is the alkalinity in the moisture. So, for example, if you have a red oak, the tannic acids in the resin within the wood, it makes it very acidic, and that can neutralize or counteract the curing time. So it may not be the age or bad CA glue, it just might be the acidity in your surface that you're gluing to. So one way around that is you can certainly take water and baking soda mixture and wipe the surface. That will neutralize the acidity. Or you can take the Accelerator, spray that on the surface, and let it dry. That's really important. That will also neutralize the acidity, help the CA kick. Another important thing is storing your CA. CA typically has, about a year shelf life. Now, in very dry climates, you can sit around for 5 years, but in humid environments, that moisture will make it kick faster. We'll talk about that in a second. But if you have an unopened bottle of CA, if you want to extend the shelf life, store it in a cool, dry place. And a refrigerator is a great place for that. Even a freezer will work. After you open the CA glue, do not put that back in the refrigerator. The reason being is you now have moist air inside the empty portion of the bottle. The cold air will then condense that moisture, and the moisture will drip into the CA glue and start the chain reaction. You want to store it in a dry place, not necessarily a cool place. So what I like to do is take an old coffee can, you can use a Tupperware container, something that has an airtight seal, and store your CA in there. And then get these desiccant packs. These are those little sort of moisture absorbent packs that you get in electronics. Well, you can buy these in bulk. You can get them on Amazon. You can buy ones that are reusable. They turn pink or blue when they absorb too much moisture. You can put them back in an oven or a microwave, and that'll take all the moisture back out, and they're reusable. So that works really well. Just throw them in there. That keeps it nice and dry, absorbs any moisture. And if you're just doing one, you can certainly store them in a Ziploc bag, and that will increase the shelf life of your CA glue. So I now like to talk about the Accelerator. Some CA glues are a hot kick, meaning they'll kick real fast, and others will go real slow. And the accelerators can be fast or slow. Most accelerators will bloom or blush the CA glue, meaning it'll turn it white. If you put too much on, it'll actually boil and then sort of turn white and just discolor your CA. That's not a problem if you're using it just as an adhesive, but if you're trying to use it as a finish or a resin in an inlay, that can be a big problem. So that's one reason why I really like the Glue Boost. The Glue Boost CA is the highest grade CA that I've found. It's a luthiers CA. Their fill and finish line is designed as a finish. They also have a Glue Master line, which is designed as an adhesive. So this is the only product that I know that they formulated the CA, one for finish and one for adhesive. All other CAs, not really sure how it's formulated. Finish, glue, who knows what. In addition, this will not bloom or blush their CA. So I really like the Glue Boost. That's really great. If you don't have an accelerator and it is jam, believe it or not, you can use Windex. I know there was a movie about that. Windex sort of cured everything, but Windex, not with the vinegar added, but with the ammonia added. The vinegar is acidic, and again, that will slow the cure. But if you get the Windex with ammonia, you can spray that on there and that will actually work as an accelerator. So in a jam, if you're out of accelerator, try a little Windex. So when you're using Accelerator, it's always good to take one surface, spray that with the accelerator and let it dry. Then put your adhesive on the other side and put the two together. If you do it when the accelerator is still wet, it's going to start kicking the CA right away. Won't let you sort of slide it around or all if you want to do any sort of alignment, and will also possibly bloom or blush. Again, not the glue boost. So it's a lot better to spray it on first, let it dry, apply the CA, put it down. You can slide around a little bit if you need to, and then it will slowly kick. And then you can spray some more accelerator on the outside if you wanted to kick a little faster. It is exothermic though, so it will get hot. And if you get it in your fingers, or if you glue your fingers, you can get first or second degree burns. So let's talk about gluing your fingers. It happens. First thing is, do not panic. Because if you pull your finger off, you can in fact tear your skin off your hand. CA glue has very high tensile strength, which means if you try to pull it straight apart, it's very, very strong. It has much lower shear strength, which means if you're trying to slide it perpendicular to the glue bond or peel it off, it's much easier to separate two pieces that way. But it's best to have solvent. I always like to carry a little bottle of acetone. I can clean, my tools, and if I get my finger stuck, I can squirt this on and get my finger released without losing some skin. I do want to talk about applicators. Most CA bottles have sort of a standard, size tip, and that puts out a pretty healthy drop of CA glue. And a lot of times you may not want that much CA glue, kind of makes a mess. So you can certainly get syringes or these solvent applicators that have a very fine needle. That's good. Most brands will give you these smaller tips, and some brands like Glue Boost will even give you these little whips, and that allows you to put a very, very fine drop in one location, and you're good to go. If you happen to lose your cap, a electrical wire nut is always a good replacement for that also. Some CA glues come in different colors, usually black or brown, and that's great for filling knots and cracks. You can also mix colors in with CA glue. You can use a blend-all powder, which is a Mohawk touch-up pigment, although I do like the Glue Boost Master Tint. It seems to mix or blend with the CA glue. It's actually designed to work with CA glue. So for me, it just kind of mixes and is a little creamier, and it's pH balanced, which again is an important element. So another secret is if you're filling a large crack or void, if you put CA and fill that crack all the way up and hit it with accelerator or not, the moisture is going to start curing it from the top down. And that can actually cure a hard shell over the top and trap the degassing that's happening underneath. So it's best to spray the crack first with your accelerator, again letting it dry, and then fill the CA in there. What that will do is then cure from the bottom up. That just makes things a lot easier. So I hope these 7 secrets help. I've also written a free booklet on the 7 superglue secrets, and you can check that on the link below. Hope you enjoy this series. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe and happy CAing. Bye-bye.